All right, for working through the project for Chapter 2 Word, it'd be nice if you had the paper handout for the project, and we can have it maybe open at on the side of your desk there and have your computer open. Otherwise, you can split your screen and have the instructions on one half of the screen and your project on another. I'm in the activity list for SAM. I'm already logged into SAM and clicking on the activity list. I want to isolate the project, so I'm going to click on exams, uncheck, I should say exams, uncheck training to just reveal the projects. And by the way, I don't think there's any supplemental files for this particular project. I'm going to go to SC Project Word Chapter 2, Lab 1. Again, 5 grading attempts, 90% pass fail. You either demonstrate mastery or you don't. It's either all the points or nothing. I don't give partial credit. We're going to do start here. And again, I suggest you use my instructions. Again, these are the printed version. You'll find these in Google Classroom. If you have student remote access, you'll find them there as well on the shared folder under classes, Mr. Reardon, Microsoft Office, Word chapters, Chapter 2, projects. Big long path name, I know. All right. I'm going to download my Chapter 2 start file. I'm in Chrome again. You can see bottom left hand corner that downloads. I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to click on Enable Editing. And let's see here. Let's go to, I want to, first of all, let's see here. File. Two things you need to do when you save a project. File, save as. Make sure you're saving it to your documents. I'm going to click on My Documents. I think at school it's just called Documents. Okay. Click on the end of the file name. Backspace. Again, change that 1 to a 2. 2 on the end. It's a Word document. So the docx will be automatic. I'm saving it to my Documents folder. Get in the habit of doing that, please. I had students last year who, even third trimester, didn't know where to save stuff. Okay, I got a comment over here, which I'm probably going to have to deal with after a bit here. But I have the instructions in front of me, and we're doing a short research paper on generational marketing. One of the nice things here is the majority of this stuff is already typed. Okay, so here we go. Project step number 1. You must write an MLA style report. Start by changing the citations and bibliography style to MLA. So I'm going to come up here to references. By the way, I'm in Word 2016, but it should work just fine. Change that from APA, American Psychology Association, to MLA 7th edition. That's my first item there. Project step number 2. Change the normal style font, Home tab. And I'm going to come up here, right click on normal style and modify. Font type, click on Calibri, there's Times New Roman. Font size, change that from 11 to 12. By the way, I just ate lunch, that's why I'm clearing my throat. Maybe I need to get some more water in me. You know what, this is just like live, just like in class. I'd be drinking coffee or whatever. Just a reminder, these icons, this is single space, this is space and a half, this is double space. Going to give you an idea of what that looks like there. It says with no blank space after paragraph. I'll show you how to remove that as well in your modify style. See where it says after 8 point, widow orphan control, blah, blah, blah. Okay. If I click up here on these 2 arrows pointing at each other, I'm going to reduce the space between paragraphs. Click. There it says after 2 point. Click again, and it's gone. So I've removed that extra space after paragraph by clicking on that twice. Now I have double spacing, 12 point Times New Roman, just like it says. Okay. Click OK. All right. And it says apply the normal style to the first 4 paragraphs in the document from Lee Bio to September 2021. Okay. So I'm off in the left hand side here. I'm going to left click and hold, drag through those 4 lines, and apply my new normal style, like so. Here's my title paragraph, Generational Marketing, which it says on number 4 to center. Control E. By the way, it's really helpful if you do the project first and then watch my video for anything you're hung up on. That's how you can get your best learning. Don't just have the video open on one screen and listening to it, do the project on another, and getting spoon-fed the whole time. That is not the most helpful way to learn. Okay, insert a header as follows. I'm just going to double-click up here at the top. That's a blank header, right? And write a line, also known as Control R. I'm not even going to go to the Home tab. Student's last name, Bow, space. Insert page number. You know what I have not done? Oh my goodness, terrible. Turn on my marks. View. Turn on my ruler. Thank you for reminding me. Like, you told us we needed to do that, and you didn't do it. Yeah, I know. Okay, sorry. All right. Let's maximize my screen here. There we go. Okay. Rulers on. Marks turned on. Okay. I was on my Home tab, excuse me, Header and Footer Tools Design tab. Over here to page number, current position, play number. Whoops. Let's go over to the current position here. There we go. Let's try that again. My insertion point right there at right margin. Current position, play number. That'll put page 1 up at the top, and all succeeding pages will have the correct page number on them. Close Header and Footer Tools. Okay. Create a first line indent. So I'm going to come down here to when. Beginning with when, providing online content, ending with ebooks and articles. So let's left click and hold off here in the left margin. And let's drag through all through ebooks and articles. So I'm dragging through everything, the whole body of my report here, with the exception of works cited, right? So I selected all my text that's going to be in the body of my document. I'm going to come up here to my ruler. See first line indent there, tooltip. Left click and hold. Drag that over to 1/2 inch. Now all of my body paragraphs will have 1/2 inch first line spacing. Okay, now we're on to page 2. Respond to the comment from your professor, Nancy Tokai. Okay, it says read the comment and then delete it. Read the comment. Nancy, okay, I'm reading. Okay, review tab, and I'm going to delete that comment. It's gone. Before the period in the sentence, these groups include. Okay, where is that at? Hold on. For the period, insert a citation to the new source using information shown in figure 1. Okay, so I don't know where these groups include. So I'm just going to go up here and find those. Good practice on my, these groups include baby boomers, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm done with my navigation pane since I found it. Before the period in the sentence, these groups include, so that would be right down here. That's that sentence. I'm in front of the period. Insert a citation to a new source using information shown in the figure. So I'm going to come up here to references, insert citation, add new source. It is a website. It's a corporate author, so it's not actually accredited to any particular person. It's just a group of people called the Pew Research Center. Name of the web page is Generation Study. All right. Year is 2020. Month is May. Day is 1. Year accessed 2021. Month accessed August 30th. And its medium is a website. I guess we have web, website, and medium. Website. Okay. That's what they told us to do. Click OK. There is our parenthetical reference for Pew Research Center at the end of that these group sentence. Okay. All right. Insert a citation to the existing Chatfield source before the period at the end of the sentence. Campaign designers, that's down here, and before the end of the period. So now I'm going to insert an existing citation. So I'm going to come up here to insert citation. And I've already done the heavy lifting on this one. Chastfield Peter. I'm going to drop that in. Again, parenthetical reference. Author's name is now in parentheses. In the same sentence, use a thesaurus to replace the word customize, up here, customize, with a less formal synonym that starts with the letter T. Right click, synonym. I think that's tailor. Tailor, okay. Much formal. So I just changed that word customize to tailor. In the fourth body paragraph, the generations, all in white papers. Okay. Find the Risser citation. That's right here. Find the Risser citation. And edit the source to use to as the day accessed. Okay, I'm going to right click on that drop down arrow. Edit source. And it was accessed on the 2nd of September. I'm going to make that change. In the same paragraph, before the period at the end of the sentence, another similarity. Before the period at the end of the sentence, right there. I'm on number 11, by the way. Insert a citation to a news source using information shown in figure 2. Okay. So insert citation, add news source. Again, we're doing that heavy lifting as we build the paper. So at the end it won't be so hard. And we have Rivera, Pedro. The title is Generation Gaps. Periodical title, it's just like a magazine. Market analysis. They kind of give us just short words here to work with. 2020, June, 5, pages 20, medium print. Okay, now, if you get something marked wrong in SAM on one of these citations, you got to go back with a fine-tooth comb and look letter for letter. Because I've had students go, Braden, I did this right. What's wrong with this? It keeps marking this wrong. And I'll go back and say, you got the word misspelled there. Or you got the wrong date in. Or you missed a space on the author's name. It's got to be perfect, okay? If you're not used to perfect, get used to it, because there's no like close enough here on these particular citations, okay? There is your information. I add that citation, drop it in there after the word white papers, and it says Rivera, okay? Okay, on to number 12 on the project. Edit the advanced citation in the 5th paragraph. The advanced citation, that would be down here. To add 14 is the page number. So I'm going to hit the drop down arrow next to advance. Edit citation. We're going to drop in page number 14. That's a specific page that we found that on. You can see my parenthetical reference change there. To provide additional information at the end of the 5th paragraph, move the insertion point immediately after the period in the sentence, the least favorite, wait a second, 5th paragraph. I thought it was on the 5th paragraph. Consumers' ongoing experience. Okay, I think I got there finally. Okay. And it says to put a footnote. So I'm going to go after the period with the footnote. After the period in the sentence, the least favorite. There we go. Okay, I got it. Up to my references tab. Again, footnote is going to be an additional comment at the bottom of the page. So I'm going to say insert footnote. And I'm going to type in these, whoops, let's spell that right, Reardon. These ads include banner and display ads, period. Okay. Modify the footnote text. Okay. And by the way, we should see a superscript up there. All right. Right click, and we're going to say style, footnote text, modify, 12 point, double spacing, right there. Go to your format, because we have to put the half inch indent. Format paragraph, special, first line, half inch. Okay, okay, apply, and there you go. Didn't really need the double spacing because it was only on one line, right? Okay. The main body of the document, find out instances of the text customers and replace it with consumers. Okay, that's the home tab. Okay. Okay, I was just looking at this comment over here, like, what am I going to do with that? Good question. Okay. Anyway, we're going to do replace up here. We're going to go find the word customers. We're going to replace with consumers. Okay. And I'm going to do a replace all. It says the hint is I should have 2 replacements. All done, we made 0 replacements. What? I don't know what that was. Let's go click back. Actually, I gotta click back up into my document. Let's try that. I think that's what I should have done. Let's try that again. Customers with consumers. I'm back in my main part of the document. Replace all. And there we go. We made 2 replacements. It was stuck in the footer down there. All right, we're gonna hit close. All right, so we did that. We made the replacements. On page 2, and again, I'm down here bottom left corner. You can see I'm on page 2 down here. Read the remaining comment from Nancy Tokai. This is a very interesting finding. Okay. All right. Then reply to it with the following. Thanks. I'm going to click up here and click on reply and thanks, exclamation point. All right. And once I'm done with my reply, I'm just going to click back into my document like so. Modify the works cited page to follows the match the MLA style. Move the insertion point at the beginning of the MLA paragraph and insert a manual page break. Again, you can either go to insert page break or just hit Control Enter. Put that on a new page. Center, you can get in either click on paragraph group and center or Control E to center your works cited title. Okay. I'm going to go to this first blank line down here. And I'm still on, I guess I'm on 18, aren't I? Okay. With the insertion point to the left aligned blank paragraph. And I'm going to go references. And again, be very careful here. References, bibliography. And rather than doing these pre-formatted headers, which are violation of MLA rules, go to the very bottom down here and say insert bibliography. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different references that pop up alphabetically by author, all properly formatted. In the bibliography, the year is missing from the Schabel source. Schabel, okay. Manage sources. Come over here to Schabel. Edit. The year is missing. 2020. Okay. Click OK. Close. Did it correct it? No, it didn't. So I need to come down here and just right click and say update field. There's my 2020 right there, January 2020. That was number 20 actually on my instructions, wasn't it? To update the works cited. Check spelling and grammar in the document. Review. Spelling and grammar. Online. Okay, online. I need to change that to that spelling of online. Change. Okay. What else do we have? Bow. Well, we know that was spelled correctly. That's the person's name, so I'm going to ignore all on that one. Spelling and grammar check is complete. Okay. And I'm going to save my document. Like so. And I could exit Word. Probably just as a precaution, I would do that. But I'm not going to for now. All right. And we'll see how I did on my project. Again, make sure it's saved with a 2 on the end. Make sure it's saved to your Documents folder. I'm going to come up here and say Continue. I'm in the SAM project, Word Chapter 2, Lab 1. Again, make sure you're in the right chapter and the right software. Don't try to turn it in under Access, whatever. I get that once in a while. So it says click here to drag and drop. let's go to my documents and let's go find that project, Word Chapter 2, and open. There's my check mark, which means it accepted my document. _2, don't worry about the docx. The suffix again is an automatic. Submit it for grading. Going to get 5 grading attempts. Okay, and it says view reports. And once again, don't get your report confused with your original document. They're 2 separate things. I'm going to open up my report. I got 95 out of 100. What did I mess up on? I don't know. The Rivera source should contain the author first name Pedro. The Rivera source should contain the author first name Pedro. Okay. I'm not going to work side by side. That's the only thing I missed, by the way. But a good example of going back and making corrections and then just figuring out, if you missed anything, make sure there aren't any holes in your learning. Let's go back to my paper here. Let's go back to references, manage sources, Rivera, edit. I did not do this intentionally. You were probably watching the video going, hey, Reardon, help, help. Reardon, you misspelled. There's Pedro. Okay, Pedro Rivera. Click OK. Do I want to update? This is a really good learning opportunity. Do I want to update both lists with the changes? Yes, I do. Okay, and close. Now remember, I'm not quite done because that's still Pedro Rivera down here. Right click on your works cited. Update your fields. Now it says Pedro. And save. You don't have to vote for Pedro. And by the way, if you don't know what that's a reference to, I guess I'm dating myself again. Resubmit the file second time around, submission attempt number 2. I made my correction. I'm going to go out and find my file. And if I'm going too fast, you can stop, rewind, whatever. There's my file, open. And I'm going to submit. That was my second attempt. Everything checks out. View reports. And now that Pedro is Pedro, I hope and believe and think that I got 100%. Yes, I did. Okay. So I would suggest you go through, after this, go through the practice exam for Chapter 2 again, and then you'll be ready to take the quiz for Chapter 2. And thank you for watching.